Not having the proper financial education stops several of us from making the right financial decisions. It is very important for us to educate ourselves in order to make good financial decisions. Having the right financial education will enable us to spend, save and invest properly. Therefore, in today's video I will be bringing you through 5 ways you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income. But before I get into the video, please remember to subscribe to my channel, because at Financial Thinking I will touch on topics about managing your finance and how you can improve yourself every day. Also, don't forget to like this video. It will help me so that I can continue putting out more great videos like this, and share this video with others so that they can learn a thing or two also. If you have any questions, suggestions or concerns, do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. Now let's dive into the video. The first way you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income is to start a small business. People are often intimidated by the idea of starting a small business, either because they have been taught to think that starting a business is a tedious process, or they have to have a huge startup capital. But I'm here to tell you that starting your own small business does not have to be a tedious process, neither does it have to require an insane amount of startup capital. Please note that I am not saying that starting your own small business is a walk in the park, because everything requires hard work and starting your own small business is no different. Therefore, if you want to start your own small business, be prepared to put in some extra work. Now here is how you can go about starting your own small business. First, you will need a business idea. A business idea is basically what your business will be. You want to ensure that your business idea is unique and that there is a need for the product or the service that you intended to sell. After you have found a business idea, it is time to create a business plan. A business plan does not have to be a fancy and difficult thing as many people imagine it to be. But a business plan can be as simple as just a plan in your mind on how you plan to operate your business. It can also be a detailed plan written down on exactly how everything should operate. But that decision will totally be yours to make. Either ways, the business can still be successful. After you have made your plans on exactly how your business should be run, it is time to find the capital to fund your business. Funding of your business can either come from borrowing the funds or finding the fund from your own pocket. And that is it in a nutshell. After you have funded your business, your small business is basically on the way. If you want more detailed information on exactly how you should create a small business, please leave it in the comment section below. Now, let us move on to the second way you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income. The second way to invest $10,000 to make a monthly income is to use services such as HireCar or Turo. What are these services, and how can you make money with them? Well, HireCar and Turo are basically two large websites where you can list your car or cars for renting. At the same time, you can also visit these sites to rent a car. These sites also allow you to extend the time you rent the car for. I think there is a mobile app available for these sites also, so don't be afraid to do some research after the video. So how can you generate a monthly income using HireCar and Turo? Well, you can generate money from these sites in more than one ways. The first way is to list cars on the site for rent, and the other way is to rent a car from the site. Now I will explain how you can make money in both ways. As I already mentioned, you can make money from HireCar and Turo by listing your car or cars on their platform for rent, and you can list as much cars as you want. Here is how this works. First, you will sign up, then you will take clean pictures of your car or cars and upload them to the website along with the requisite documents. After you have finished this process, it is time to make money. Whenever someone requests your car for rent, you will be notified, and from there you can make the necessary arrangements for the car to be picked up. As soon as the car is picked up, you will get payment from whichever platform you are using. On the other hand, you can rent a car from the platform and use it to make money as well. Here is how. After signing up with whichever platform, you can go ahead and hire a car for whatever duration you choose. After you have hired the car, you can then list the car on Rideshare and create a delivery driver's account and start taking on jobs. From here, the possibilities are endless. So if you have $10,000 to invest, you can buy a car or use the money to make a deposit on 3 separate cars, and start listing them on one of these platforms, or you can hire a car for an extended period of time and use it to hustle. The possibilities are endless, so you can visit hirecar.com or Turo.com to learn more about these platforms. Number 3. Invest in small vending machines. Let's us talk about what are these machines, where to get them, what are the starting costs, and where you can set them up. These vending machines are basically a machine that automatically dispenses items such as snacks, drinks, cigarette, betting tickets, etc., in exchange for money or any other tokens. There are several types and size of vending machine. The key advantage to these types of machines is that they don't require the assistance of anyone in order to make a transaction. They only require servicing and restocking. Now let's talk about where you can get these machines to purchase and the cost of purchasing them. There are several places you can get vending machines to buy, such as onlineavending.com, vending.com, Amazon, eBay, among many other places. The cost for purchasing these machines will depend on a number of factors. For one, it will be dependent on whether you are purchasing a brand new machine or a refurbished machine. A refurbished machine can range anywhere from $1,200 to $3,000 depending on the size and type of machine. While the price for a brand new machine can range anywhere between $3,000 to $10,000, depending on the size and type as well. Just like all businesses, you would have to do as much research as possible before getting into these businesses. Therefore, if you have $10,000 to invest, you would have to think about your choices wisely. This means, you would have to decide on how much machines you would need, and how to get the best value in return for your money. Also, you would have to decide on where you will place these machines. The objective is to get these machines in places where the demand for the products offered is the highest. However, you cannot just go around and set up your machines anywhere just like that. I think you might have already know that you would have to come to an agreement with the property owner, as well as comply with your local vending laws. But all in all, if you have interest in venturing into this kind of business, you would have to do some research. With that being said, let's move on. The fourth way in which you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income is to invest in dividend-paying stocks. Firstly, let us look at what is a stock and what is dividend-paying stock. Okay, a stock is also known as a share, and as the name share suggests, owning a stock means that you have a part in whichever company you choose to buy your shares in. One stock is usually a very small percentage of the company, so buying one stock means that you own a small part of the company. Therefore, the number of stocks you own in a company is equivalent to how much percentage of the company you own. This therefore means that whenever you buy stocks in a company, you are a part owner of that company. Therefore, because you are a part owner of the company, this means that you are entitled to a part of whatever profit that company make. This profit that is paid to the shareholders of the company is what we normally refer to as dividend. But not every company pays dividends to their shareholders. That is the reason I mentioned dividend-paying stocks specifically earlier on. Please note, however, I'm not saying that companies that does not pay dividends is bad and should not be invested into. I'm just saying that dividend-paying stocks would be a better option if your objective is to generate a monthly income. However, only a few companies pays dividends monthly. Most companies does not pay dividends monthly. Companies normally pay dividends on a quarterly basis, meaning every 3 months, on a semi-annual basis or on an annual basis. This therefore means that if you want to receive dividends monthly, you would have to take the quarterly, semi-annual or annual dividend and divides it into a monthly amount. However, an investment of only $10,000 may not be able to produce a monthly income that you can live solely from. So I would recommend compounding that money for a while before you start withdrawing money. If you want to know more about stock investment, please let me know in the comment section below. Now let's move on to the final way you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income. Invest in peer-to-peer lending. Let's talk about what is peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending are sites that allow lenders to lend money to borrowers for a fee. This works just as the banks would work, but in this case you have the chance to be the bank. Therefore, peer-to-peer companies creates the opportunity for investors to invest their money and in return collect a monthly payback and overall makes a profit on their investment. As the name peer-to-peer lending suggests, it was designed to allow borrowers to get loans at a cheaper rate than the banks, while at the same time creating an investment opportunity for investors. It should therefore be a win-win situation for both parties. There are quite a number of peer-to-peer lending companies, such as Lending Club, Prosper Marketplace, Upstart, Funding Circle and many others. Even though these clubs have their little differences here and there, all of them basically operates the same and serves the same basic purpose. The good thing about these investments is that they are pretty easy to start investing in. The only thing you need to do is to sign up with one of these companies after doing a proper research. Check to ensure that you are okay with the rates they will be offering you and their policies. Then from there, you can decide on the amount of money you want to invest and the duration of time you want to invest the money for. As I mentioned earlier, all peer-to-peer companies have different features, so be sure to do your research to find the best options for you. There you have it. I have just given you 5 ways in which you can invest $10,000 to generate a monthly income. Therefore, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also, please share this video with others so that they can learn a thing or two as well. If you have any questions, suggestions or concerns, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.